Hi, my name is Hallie Galbraith, and I'm a grain buyer for Columbia Grain in Clarkson, Washington. And I'm going to give you a quick overview of the wheat market here. So starting with export sales, looking at year to date, we're up about 38% year over year. A significant amount of that has come from the Philippines, unknown buyers, Yemen, and then also Korea. You can see it's highlighted there. We've done some feed wheat business with Korea with strong corn demand. Feed wheat has been a good option for them, so that has been supportive. Breaking down the bullish and bearish aspects of this market here, we've had some surprise demand from Korea and China, as I mentioned before. If that continues, that'll be supportive, definitely not a guarantee going forward. Recently, China has put a ban on Australian wheat. That could be bullish for US white wheat if China decides to come in and buy soft white from the US. Corn and bean demand pushing futures higher, and also pushing some of that feed business to the white wheat side of things. And then looking at the bearish aspects of this market, world ending stocks are very large. Definitely no shortage of wheat in the world. That China ban on Australian wheat could be bearish. If Australia is going to have to find a home for that wheat, probably going to be fairly competitive there going into other markets. And then Australia is sitting on a very sizable crop here. They're getting into harvest now, looking at 28 to 32 million metric tons. For reference, last year they were about 15 to 16 million metric tons, so nearing double year over year. We've had a large P&W crop, giving us very large carryout for white wheat, sitting on 110 million bushels. Like to get closer to that 50 and 60 million bushel range to keep that balance sheet a little bit tighter here. Here's a quick look at the Chicago futures chart here. As you can see, we've had a pretty good rally, giving us lots of opportunity to price HTAs. Mostly driven by weather, dryness in the Black Sea, Russia area, and then again that corn and soybean demand from China. Moving to white wheat basis numbers, 3-year range, we're looking at actually negative 10 cents to about $1.50 to the upside here. More recently in that negative 10 to up 20 cent range. Looking at a 30 to 60 day outlook, probably going to be in that 10 to 25 cent range if futures remains pretty strong here. Of course, if futures falls off, might see a basis number that's a little bit stronger. Again, just to review that Australian crop, they're a #1 competitor for us. As you can see, the production year over year, double what it was last year. Exports nearing double what it was last year as well. Like I mentioned, we've had lots of opportunity to price HTAs already with this rally. Definitely recommend looking at more HTAs in the 620 range if we can get back there. Looking at that March to May kind of time frame gives you some more time to find a basis number you like. Like I said, basis currently in that 10 to 20 kind of range. Give your local merchant a call, kind of give them a price target, and we can be watching for that for you. And then not too early to start marketing new crop. We think that $6 to $6.30 range is a good target for new crop. And then things to watch moving forward. Again, plenty of white wheat left to trade. We need to keep strong demand going forward to keep that price strong. And then continue watching the row crop demand from China, and then that weather as well, dryness in Russia, Ukraine area. But as a company, we kind of see white wheat trading in that 575 to 650 range, unless we see some pretty serious demand from China or elsewhere. But with this big Australian crop, I think it's going to be pretty tough to see a number that's more aggressive than that. And then just to quickly touch on hard red winter and DNS, some of the bullish aspects, again, Chinese demand, that dryness in Russia and the Southern Plains in the U.S. And then, with that Chinese demand, we're tightening up that row crop balance sheet here. Some of the bearish aspects, fears of more coronavirus shutdowns could hurt demand a little bit going forward. Again, no shortage of wheat in the world, so that's bearish as well. Here's some more thoughts on the market here. We think that rally could continue until we see some pretty favorable rains in the Russia Black Sea area and in the plains. China is definitely a wild card here. If we could get to that 625 to 650 range, that's kind of a target for new crop HTAs. So definitely be watching that. Give your merchant a call and put an order in there. And with that, that's all I got for you. So thank you for watching.